Yes, sir. We're gonna start out with oil and finish with butter. So it's gonna be really, really rich, really, really tasty. I also have some parsley that we're gonna put in at the end. So we're gonna put, I like to take one of these little leaves of, that's hot. A little leaf of basil, just to get the oil a little set too. Yeah, that, it's browning. That's what we want. We want that brown garlic flavor. There you go. These little pieces of garlic, oh my god, I love to leave it in the sauce because we'll take this basil out. I like to leave it in the sauce so I can eat them at the end. Oh my god, so good. Plus it gives it a little bit of color inside the pasta. I actually like to slice the garlic, cook it, and then do that. So we're gonna brown that garlic. Alright, we don't want it to burn, so that's enough right there. So we're gonna turn this fire down. We're gonna put in the mushrooms. I'm gonna cook all these mushrooms and then I'm gonna take a little bit of it out. Yeah. So these little garlic pieces can come out now. Because I don't believe in serving anybody garlic inside of their food unless it's a sauce, unless it's blended in, unless it's, you know, something like that. Alright, now mushrooms soak up a lot of oil. Let it soak up the oil. Don't add more because you think it's dry. It's really not dry. Once these mushrooms cook down, they release water. We're just going to put it back into the pan, and then you'll notice that this gets wet. Ooh, this gets wet. It turns moist again. So, don't think it's dry. It's not dry. Not yet. I'll show you in a second. You see the water's releasing? See how it's getting a little, because you'll start dumping oil on there and then you'll have some oily sauce. No, don't do it. A little teeny bit. See how it's coming together again? It's no longer dry. Don't be scared of the mushrooms. Let the mushrooms do their thing. So now you already know we got garlic, we got basil, right? We got mushrooms, we got a little salt and pepper. The salt will draw out the moisture from mushrooms faster as well, so you can always throw that in there. You see how we got the little beads at the bottom? Because those mushrooms have, see that? Come from dry to wet again. So we don't want to brown these. We just wanted to sweat these. This is a sweating process. So if you wanted to saute it, that means you want them brown, you want them deep dark color. Nah, we don't want that. All right, so this is it because we're gonna cook this again when we add the tomatoes and the cream. So we're gonna put this one to the side, right? Then we're gonna add a little bit more olive oil because olive oil is healthy. It's good for you. It's the good stuff, the good kind. And this time, we're gonna add these beautiful tomatoes. Yeah. Truffles? Oh no, these are heirloom tomatoes, man. Oh, what I just cooked, that was baby portobello mushroom. Oh yeah, you weren't here for that one. Truffle butter. I'll make some truffle butter. Like for real, truffle butter is real. One day I'm gonna get some truffles and we can work with some truffles. You like truffles, Ray? Shut up, Osiris. All right, so you see how they're cooking down and they're creating their own sauce. That's why I like heirloom tomatoes, because they cook down. They get this nice, it's like a sweet sauce. So we're gonna go ahead and add the rest of those. Get more sauce. So we're gonna cook those down. A little salt and pepper. You like truffles in your pasta? Yeah, I love truffle oil. I love, my favorite is truffle fries. You ever had truffle fries? So they take French fries, you fry you some French fries, and then you toss them in truffle oil, and then you put Parmesan cheese on them, parsley on them, salt and pepper, and that's truffle fries. Man. Man, man, man. Alright, so we're gonna let this cook. Yes, oh my God. So I'm getting a deep fryer, right? A little small one, a little 2-basket one. We're gonna make some truffle fries. All this stuff is going in my back pocket for later. One day we're gonna do like a pub day where we do like some pub foods, quick pub foods. What you would usually get like at a bar, but we're gonna kick it up 5 notches. Put some elegancy on it. So if you guys haven't noticed, these videos that we're creating today is gonna turn into a virtual cookbook. So you're going to be able to get all these recipes inside of a virtual cookbook that you can download on your PC, on your phone, and you can have it wherever you have it. So I would say maybe every 3 videos we'll just make like a little virtual cookbook with pictures. I'll actually have like little clips of videos from these shows and all that good stuff. Alright, so this is cooked down. I think it's cooked down enough for me because we still gotta cook it again. So, yeah. What, Osiris? What? That's a good idea, right? Okay, so, alright, who's texting me? So, we have our little pasta over here. All right, so now we're gonna take our heavy cream, right? And this is where the blush comes in. Now you gotta do this slow because you want a blush sauce. You don't want it to be too red or too white. So you just gotta, let's take some of these out. Just some of the tomatoes. We'll add them in the end for a little garnish. We really just want the juices right now. We just want this stuff here. We'll add those in at the end. Let's get a whisk. All right. I'm gonna put a little in there. Turn this fire up just a little bit. Let it simmer a little bit. So at that point right there, that is a blush sauce. It'll be a little more red, but you gotta let the water evaporate out of it for it to get a deeper color. So at this point, we're gonna add some butter. You add the butter 1 teaspoon at a time. These are cut in teaspoons. 1 teaspoon at a time. And not only that, remember I talked to y'all about glossiness and coating that spoon? It's gotta be shiny. If the sauce ain't shiny, I don't want it. I'm just saying. Alright, let's add a little bit more cream so we don't evaporate too fast. So you gotta add cream to add butter. Does that make sense? You have to add cream to add butter for the glossiness, to get a glossy sauce. Add cream, add butter. Look at the wrist. Add cream, add butter. All right, cool. Now we're gonna let that cook just a little teeny bit because it's still a little white. It's still a little bright. So let it cook down, and once it turns to that blush sauce, then you're done. And the reason why I put a lot of butter in here is because if I cook it down all the way, then it'll stiffen up once I turn that fire off. The butter keeps it nice and smooth and silky. You get lost in the sauce, yeah. There you go. So the sauce, is it coating? It's still a little drippy. Still drippy. Still drippy. Still drippy. Let it cook. Let it go. But we also have pasta, so you don't want it to be too stiff like last time we had a sauce. Silky and delicious. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, that's it. All right, so we're gonna turn this off, and we're gonna add the mushrooms. Add the shrooms. And the last thing you do is add the basil. You don't want to cook with the basil because the basil is going to cook down way too far before you finish the sauce, right? It's going to kind of turn its color and you'll never see it. You want it nice and bright at the end of the sauce, right? So then we put that in. Yes, Nova, yes. Okay. Nice, right? Okay. So now, sauce is ready. We'll probably add a little bit more cream to this right before we plate it up because it will thicken up as it sits over here for a second. Look at that sauce, y'all. Look at that. That's blush sauce. Heirloom blush sauce. Don't forget the heirloom part because that distinguishes a totally different sauce. Depending on what you put in stuff, it depends on the sauce. So it can be a blush sauce by itself with regular tomatoes, or it can be an heirloom blush sauce. Totally different. If you say heirloom blush sauce, then somebody who knows food will know that it's sweeter than usual. So we got a pasta bowl. Chicken. Let's check on this chicken. Now my main thing is to make sure that your chicken is done. Now with my experience, I can tell when chicken is done when it's done. But if you don't know, chicken has to cook at 165 degrees. So if you're going to be cooking these recipes in your kitchen, try to get you a thermometer, even if it's the cheapest one, the most expensive one, whatever. Make sure you get a thermometer because if you don't know how to cook chicken, it has to be 165 degrees in order for you to eat it. If it's less than that, it's called a temperature danger zone. So you don't want to be in that because guess what? Somebody gets sick. Okay? Keep your hot foods hot and your cold foods cold. And if you're going to hold your chicken and you got guests coming over, you got to hold it at 145 degrees in order for them to eat it safely, right? So if you didn't know that, if you don't know, now you know. All right, let's move this stuff out the way. I'm gonna make this, wipe this up a little bit. Education, exactly. That is called Serve Safe certification. I've been Serve Safe certified for 20 years at least. I've been studied, tested, passed 4 times. It's 5 years per test. If anybody wants to learn that side of the kitchen, I'll leave a link inside of the Discord so you can go and learn it and take the test. It's online. You learn all about food safety. Take the test. You get a certificate. You can work in any kitchen with that certificate, even if you don't even know how to cook. Just get in the kitchen as a prep cook if you want to cook. Just go wash dishes. Just be a dishwasher and tell the chef, hey, I'm going to wash these dishes, but I want to get to that prep table. Trust me. That's how I started. So, chicken, I can touch the chicken and I can tell that it's already done. So, we're going to get out a little baby cutting board. Get out another cutting board. Alright. Yeah. Alright, so He was like 18, so you know. So you know. Put that chicken to 165 and hold it at 145. And if you ain't gonna cook it at all, you gotta hold it under 41 degrees. So between 141 and 165, it's temperature danger zone. Okay? Okay. Don't get caught slipping, making somebody sick. Right? Alright. So we got yeah. So we got chicken. Let's go. Chicken, chicken, chicken. Alright, so when you cut chicken, I can tell it's done. When you cut chicken, right? We're gonna cut this on an angle. Happy National Pineapple Day. Oh. Post that in the Discord. Those National Day. Oh, I love that. That's a good idea. So when you cut, I use a carving knife because it gives you a nice clean cut. It's long enough to cover the chicken. You can use a chef knife, but a chef knife applies pressure. I don't like to apply pressure onto slicing my meats. So keep it nice and slim. Cut on a bias. If nobody knows what a bias is, that means on an angle, right? Chicken is hot. I'm used to it, so I'm okay. Slice that chicken on a bias, and what it does is it creates the fan effect. So when you pull that chicken out, it's gonna fan out, right? Bam. Look at that. Once again, look at that sauce. Ooh, man, that's blush sauce, man. You gotta be me. Anyway, so we're gonna get our pasta, right? Take our pasta. All right, so once you have pasta in the bowl, right? I like to take and swirl it out. Okay, make a little bunch in the middle, right? And then you can flatten it a little bit. Gives you a better look on the chicken. So then we are going to take our chicken, which I want to get rid of the end piece and the end piece, and keep the middle, because number one, it fits in here, and number two, it looks presentable. I don't like that end piece look, because we bougie around here. We 5-star. Yes, it looks great, right? So now our pasta's in the middle. Then we got our chicken. We can fix this up just a little tad bit. Got our chicken centered. Everything is about center with me. Everything in odd numbers, not even, right? All right, so there we go. Now we got sauce. Yes. And I'm a neat freak for clean plates. So now you're gonna take, you don't want the sauce yet, you just want to take the veggies first and kind of put them on top. Right. And then you push the little veggies to the bag, and then we can pour some sauce. Drippy, drippy. Drip, drip. Look at that. Oh my God. We're not done yet, because this is the last step, is garnish, right? So part of garnishing is cleaning the plate. I don't send a plate out to nobody in the world without cleaning it up, making sure it's perfect, right? Even that little drip right there, it bothers me. So we gotta clean the little drip up, okay? And I suggest using, if you're gonna be presenting this to like guests or family or something like that, I suggest you get a microfiber towel because it cleans the plates and it also polishes while you're cleaning them. Like this towel is okay, but I'd rather have a microfiber. I have to sit here and do this just to clean up my plate over and over because I'm a neat freak and that's just what I am. Typical chef stuff. I can't send, when I'm in a restaurant and I'm at that window, I can't send a plate out that is not perfect. I just can't. It's not in me. All right, so now we can put, we save some of that chiffonade basil right on top. Bam. That's it, y'all. That's it. That's it. That's it. Quick and easy. Quick and easy, right? So there you got linguine pasta with seared chicken, heirloom tomato blush sauce, chiffonade basil, all in one dish. I wasn't hungry till now. What's up, cat? How you doing? That's it, y'all. We're not doing